got just a little bitty thing I'm going to throw together. I'm going to make up something because I had this little bit of Brussels sprouts left over. So what I have here is Brussels sprouts that I've just trimmed very thinly. I'm going to cook them in a little bit of oil I had left over in a pan from frying some potatoes. I have a hard time parting with things, so I poured out most of it, but there's a tablespoon or two in this nonstick skillet. And I'm going to add to it after I get those nicely sauteed. This is my plan, is I have a little garlic here, I sliced, and a little ginger I just minced a little. I'm going to throw in some chili crisp. Let's see, here's my jar of chili crisp. And I might add a little sugar to it and some pecans, salt. That's what I have out. And I'm just going to see how it tastes. It's kind of late, haven't really eaten dinner, but I've eaten a lot of stuff today that isn't, well, anyway. I feel like I need to eat a little bit of some veggies right now. Something fun and some vegetables in it. I had a fish sandwich for lunch somewhere. And anywho, I want to use up my Brussels sprouts. Here's my sizzling Brussels sprouts. I just put a little salt on them so far. Let's see. Now I'm going to cook these a little bit so they get nice and tender. You know, kind of like cabbage would. You could eat these raw like you would lettuce, but I think I don't want to. So, a little bit I'm going to add the garlic and the ginger after these are, sorry, I'm doing this myself, so sorry about don't want to get you sick here. Okay, I'll be back in a sec. I decided I'm going to put a little liquid in it, and I've got some ginger beer here. So I'm going to pour just a little ginger beer in here. I'll drink the rest just to get it nice and tender. I may not add the sugar to it if this made it real sweet. We'll see. I'm just going to let this cook for a minute or two. So it was getting nice and brown, but I didn't want to burn it. So a little ginger beer. We'll see how that works out. It's an experiment. All right, I just put the garlic and the ginger here, right there. See, I reduced the ginger beer. Added just a tiny bit more while you weren't watching. So this is my ginger and garlic. I put in a little of my chili crisp. One more little bit. It's not as hot as it looks. Well, this actually, I lied. This particular, I probably overdid it. If that's the case, I'm going to have to put it either in a wrap. I might put it in a wrap, or I might put it on, I have some flour tortillas left over. So I might put it in there. I might put it with some rice. We'll see. What else did I have? Oh, yeah. Last but not least, I'm going to add these pecans. If this turns out terrible, I'll just erase it. Forget I tried. Anyway, like I said, I just wanted to use up the Brussels sprouts. Could use a touch of salt. I don't think it's too terribly hot. Okay, well, it's not terrible. I'm going to let this just cook for, I don't know, not too long, a minute or so. See what it tastes like. I might put just a smidge of brown sugar in it. I didn't know if the ginger beer would make it super duper sweet. That was just a very small handful. A little glaze on there, maybe. Turn this down quite a bit. I turned it down all the way. If I wanted it more juicy, I could add more ginger beer, but I don't know. Let me give it a taster. I'll be right back. Well, I went to get a tortilla to make a wrap with this, and I decided I'd put a little bit of this orange juice in it. I don't know why, but we'll see. Not much. This is just a little part of an orange. So I'd say maybe a tablespoon at the most. Just a little something sweet in there. And I put my tortilla in the microwave for a little bit to warm it up. Show it to you on the plate after I get it put together here. All right, there's my tortilla. I'm going to fold it up here, and then I'll show it to you after I do that because I don't want to overfill it. I'm not that hungry, so we'll see. Tastes pretty good, though. Okay, here's my little slash wrap slash, I don't know. Not really a burrito or anything. I'm just calling it a Brussels sprout wrap. And I'm going to finish drinking my ginger beer with it, which is so good. I love it. And I'm going to take a little taste and see what I think. Oh, you know what it reminds me of? Oh my gosh, it's a Chinese thing. I know what. Like a mushu pancake to some degree. I think that's what you call those. Anyway, really, I think it has enough filling. And of course, the pecans really give it a nice crunch, good texture. And it's a little spicy, but perfect, really, with that amount of chili crisp. I'm going to write this down. It's vegan. All right, so, woohoo. Pretty good if you have some leftover Brussels sprouts and a tortilla. Well, as you can see, I've eaten half of my wrap here. And darn, I love it. It's delicious, really. Spicy. You can put as little or as much of that chili crisp or none. Anyway, it's good. I really love it. And like I said, it's just Brussels sprouts and some salt along the way. Sauteed in the oil. Like I said, I guess it was, I don't remember what kind of oil I'd used to cook some potatoes recently. And then I ended up adding some ginger beer to it. You know, I just sort of, I'd say maybe, I don't know, really enough to get it wet. I added a little more because I wanted it sort of saucy and a little tender. So after I got that tender, then I tried to write down what I did, but I really just kind of shorthand. After that, I added the garlic, which was sliced. 1 large garlic and about a teaspoon, I'd say, of minced ginger at the most. And I probably put in a half a teaspoon, and I cooked that just for a little bit. And I added a little chili crisp, some chopped pecans. I added a touch of brown sugar. I don't know why. I'm not going to say it tasted bitter, but it needed something sort of to sweeten it. And then that's why I added that little bit of orange juice. But it wasn't too wet, like to go inside my little wrap here. I warmed up the tortilla in the microwave for 20-some seconds in a towel. Got it a little soft. Anyway, I'm loving it. A vegan Brussels sprout wrap, I'll call it. Okay. Well, bye.